Hey guys, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this fluffy and mouth-watering cake. Thank you all for your constant support. If this is the first time of coming across to this channel, this is Zini's Diaries and Recipes. Please consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell. To all our returning subscribers, you are the best. To my new subscribers, you are highly welcome. So I started with adding 250 grams of margarine into a bowl, after which I added a cup of sugar into it. This video is also for those that are still waiting for when they have a hand mixer before they can be able to make cake. Just watch and see how I stirred this till it gets fluffy and creamy in color. And one thing about this particular method is that you don't have to do it anti-clockwise. You have to stir in one particular side. If you are stirring in the right part, that's what you go till you are done. So at this point, I've achieved the fluffy and creamy color. I went ahead and added 1 spoon of vanilla flavor into it. And I added this 1 spoon of dry gin into it. Don't be scared about the dry gin. It will be serving as my preservative. So after that, I stirred everything together. The next thing is to add eggs. So I'll be making use of 4 eggs. But the tactics here is that you don't have to add the 4 eggs in at once. You'll be adding it one after the other. Once you add, you stir. Once you add, you stir. At this point, I'm done adding all the 4 eggs, and also at the same time I'm done stirring it. So it's now time to mix all the dry ingredients together. So I went ahead and added a tablespoon of baking powder into a well sieved flour. After adding it into the all-purpose flour, I went ahead and mixed it together with my hand. After that, I went ahead to scoop it in gradually, bit by bit, into the wet ingredients. At this point, you have to reduce your stirring. What you'll be doing now is what they call lapping. As you can see, while you add the flour bit by bit, you lap it together. At this point, I'm done mixing all the dry ingredients together with the wet ingredients. So I went ahead and added a cup of this liquid milk to get a better consistency. After that, I stirred it so that everything can align together. I love adding dry fruits whenever I'm making cake, so I decided to top it up with these dry fruits, after which I stirred it together again. At this point, our cake batter is done, so I set it aside and then greased the pan which I will use in baking it. After greasing the pan with enough margarine, I added a little bit of flour to dust the pan to enable it not to get burnt. I also added baking pepper, which is optional. At this point, I gradually scooped in the cake batter into the pan. After scooping it into the pan, don't forget to do this thing that you see me doing. As you see, I'm shaking it, which is very necessary to get rid of the bubbles. Lastly, I top it up with these dry fruits. Lest I forget, this dry fruit is totally optional. Please, before putting in the cake into the oven, preheat the oven. So after adding it, I left it for 45 minutes. At this point, I have to check and know if it is done. I made use of toothpick in checking it. As you can see, it is clear, which simply means that it is done. If it is not yet done, you will see some particles of the cake being sticked on the toothpick. Guys, this is where our cake went bad. I placed it close to the fire so it got burnt, but apart from that, our cake came out so sweet and yummy. Hope you can see how fluffy it is. Will you be trying out this recipe? Let me know in the comment section. And what will you be enjoying this yummy cake? Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. See you in my next video. Bye.